The wall's dirty. Oh well. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are discussing completed series because if you're like me and you pick up a book that you really like, you just want to binge read everything, the whole thing, and there's nothing more disappointing than learning that the series is not completed. And in some cases, the latest book has not come out and it's been 15 years. 15 years. Or 10 or 7. And then you start thinking, maybe I'll never get that book. But hopefully we will. So here are some series that are complete and that I love and I want to share with you. Expect a boom sometime in the near future. That would be my cats. So, first series, it's Trilogy. Kushiel's Dart by Jacqueline Carey. It's about Faerie, who is a spy and a prostitute, but it's more complicated than that. You'll have to read the story because it gets complicated, but it's really good, like epic fantasy story. I think it's just the Kushiel series, that's what it's called, but there are 3 with Faerie and then 3 with Emmaus, who's a character. Je savais. What was I saying? Emmaus, yes. Emmaus, who's a character you meet in the last book of this trilogy. I haven't read that trilogy. I should, but I'll get to it sometime. Maybe. Really good. Her writing, love it. All right, next one. What's this one called again? The Night Angel Trilogy. The Night Angel Trilogy by Brent. It's an assassin story. And honestly, I have to reread it because I, for the life of me, can't remember what this is. I know it has assassins, it has magic. It has the best assassin getting an apprentice who's never had an apprentice before. And yeah, that's what I'm blanking now. Can't remember what the story is about. I know I liked it a lot and it's complete. It's done. It's a trilogy. There's another one, but I think it's a prequel or sequel. But the main story itself is done, which is important. It is done. This one's for kids, and it was the first gift I got from my hubby, and that's the Bartimaeus trilogy. It is hilarious. You need to read this, guys. Read this. It's holographic, so sorry for the shiny in your face. It's by Johnathan Stroud. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think. French girl here. And essentially you see the story follows Bartimaeus, which is a jinn. He's a demon. And then you have Nathaniel, who's the magician who summons him. So magic in this world comes from the demon, not the magician. The magician's power comes from whether or not he can conjure a demon. And Bartimaeus is hilarious. So his point of view is first person, so he tells you the story as it's happening, and he's got footnotes with talking about the, you know, little details from the story that you normally wouldn't get, and it's hilarious. really funny. It's good for any age. Any age. Read it. Read it. The next one is a duology. It's the Wintersong by Jae-Jones. It's about this girl called Elizabeth, just Lysol. Not Lysol, but just Elizabeth. And her friendship with the Goblin King, and when she grows older, the Goblin King kidnaps her sister, and she saves said sister and takes her place as the Goblin King's wife. And yeah, then she escapes. Maybe not. You gotta read it to find out. It's good. It's beautifully written. The next one is probably my favorite of all of these, and it's recent, and the author is writing a novella, and it's coming out this year, and I'm so excited. I did pre-order it from the States, and it was expensive, but I don't regret it at all. And it's the series itself is The Folk of the Air, and the first book is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. It's a YA. It's a fun read. All 3 books are fantastic. Probably the second one's the best of the 3, but this one is also top notch. And then there are 2 other series one's another trilogy and one's a standalone book that you can read, and some of the characters pop up in this series, and those are, the series is The Modern Fairy Tales, and the standalone book, what's it? The Darkest Part of the Forest. My books are over that way, but I'll put pictures on. Yeah, read it. It's fantastic. You will love it. And if you don't cry about it. You better like it. Alright. A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have issues pronouncing it. Is another really good one about fairies. The trilogy, it's a trilogy, but she has plans, Sarah J. Maas has plans for novellas and probably a continuation, but the main story of this one is done. And it's epic. And it's fantastic. You should read it. It's, despite the fact that the books are really, except for this one, but the other books are really big, they don't take long to read. They're very easy read. Read them. They're really good. If you like fairies, those last 2 series, top notch. The next 2 series, I don't actually own physical books of. They're ebooks, one of which I admit I did not finish. I only read the first one, but I have it on good authority that it is fantastic. My hubby read them, and a lot of people on BookTube and Instagram love the series, and that is the Mistborn series by Brent and Sanderson. It's quite epic. If you like magic, like a different magic system, it's really good. He explains it very well, and the story itself is quite epic. And I'm really sad about the end of the first one. But hey, it happens. But it's really good. It really is good. The next one, I admit I did not like so much. And I read it because it was a series that the hubby had decided that we would read together and discuss. He loved it. I did not. And that's the Red Rising series. If you like the Hunger Games, and what's the other series? Red Queen by, I can't remember who. But if you like those two series, you will really like Red Rising. It's a sci-fi, it's not post-apocalyptic. It's really sci-fi, and it happens on Mars, and there's a caste system. You know, the caste system is each color has a different function, and the red is really the slaves, I suppose. They are the lowest caste, and then you have the golds, who are the highest caste, and the main character is Darrow, who is transformed from a red to a gold, and he starts a revolution. It is really popular, and you guys might like it, so I do suggest that you read it, but it is not one of my favorites. But do read it. You will like it, I'm sure. And I think that's it. Let me see my list. That is it. That's it. That's all. These are all the series that are completed. Now, most of these have new books coming out, like continuations, prequels, sequels that have, I don't know if they have something to do with the main story, but I know that the main story of all of these is complete. So you can read all those, you can binge them, and know that you have finished the series. You come here, you She keeps walking all over me. This cute little fluff ball. Okay. Alright. Enjoy your reading. Please, if you read these series, send me comments. My Instagram is below. Comment on this video. I will comment any other series that I did not mention that you think I should read. And that's it. That's all. Thanks for watching. Join me next time. Bye. Peace out. This one keeps bonking my tripod. Yes, you. You. Hey. Look at me. Look at the camera. No? Okay.